Yeah, I've been playing with this YouTube channel for just a little bit. It's all new to me. I'm not a very good tech guy, but I've been uploading a few hunting things and fishing things, and I love the outdoors. I love creation. Just love being out there in it, and just watching, you know, animals wander around through the woods, the water flow, the dolphins jump out of the river. God has just done great things for us to see. But today I wanted to upload a video of something that's just a little bit maybe closer to my heart, just something that I really love. I love God and the Bible and Jesus Christ. I just wanted to pass something on that's kind of been on my mind for the last few days. So I'm going to start in Exodus chapter 20 and the commandments that God gave Moses for Israel. Chapter 20, verse 1, and God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Six days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in the 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Scholars say that there's 613 commandments in the Old Testament, and we should apply these to our lives in most cases. But we can't, we're not able just to follow these. Nobody is perfect. James, and the issue is in James 2:10, James says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. So if we break one of these 613 commandments according to James, we are guilty of all. So if we stole something from somebody, we've committed adultery. If we've committed adultery, then we've killed. See what I'm saying? That's what James is saying. If you break one law, you've broken them all. But there's good news. There's good news for us in this Gentile world that we live in today. Dr. Luke in Luke 12:8 says, and I say unto you, whosoever shall confess me before men, him shall the Son of Man also confess before the angels of God. John 3:16, we all know it. It's our favorite verse. We quote it so easily. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Whosoever, that's the point. Dr. Luke also in Acts 2:21 says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. And in the Apostle Paul, he backs it up with Romans 10:13. He says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Even though that we've committed these atrocities, God still loves us. and we're still savable. That's what he says. So my point is, here's my point. It's not what we choose to do with our sin that determines if we spend eternity in heaven or hell. It's what we choose to do with the Lord Jesus Christ. Kick that around.